In case you haven't heard, ICE finally executed what appears to be a white man in the middle of the street. This shit is not slowing down. It is ramping up and spreading very fast. So I thought it might be a cool time for me to show off my respirators. I am also a visual artist, which means I've had to wear a ton of respirators or gas masks over the years when I was working with toxic substances and things. So I wanted to show you this one because it's my newest one and I'm very excited about it. It's the best full face mask I've had. I've only had 2 other full face masks and they didn't really, I hated the way they fit my face, but this one fits my face really nice. There's nice suction, keeps everything out, it seems like, and I'm really excited about it. So I wanted to tell you about it in case you're in the market for one. I know there's a ton of singers in Nashville. I'm in Nashville, and while things aren't as crazy here right now as they are in other places, just in case they do get that crazy, I wanted people to know about these, especially my singer friends, because I have a lot of friends who are really great singers, but would also throw themselves in front of a bus for someone else. And so, yeah, just keep this in mind. It'll help protect your voice while you're trying to help protect our neighbors. Here we go with the review. I'm going to go ahead and say right off the bat, this is $100 to $120. If you can't afford that, you can still get one of these for like 20 or 25. Goes on your face like this. These are called 3M, and I'll put the name of the filter you would need if you bought one of these to protect you against things like tear gas and pepper spray, because you don't just want a gas filter, you want a gas and particles. You want a filter that filters out gas and particles, because tear gas is not just a gas, it's also like this heavy dust type shit that like settles onto things. So make sure you get a filter that filters out gas and particles and has some kind of activated carbon thing going on in it. If you get this one, which is the Parcel Safety full face respirator, you'll want to get some of these filters. They're really good. Yeah, I'm not gonna put them on right now because I think you should keep these in the pack until you're ready to use them, keep them fresh, but usually they just twist in here like that. You just put them in here and they twist in. They're really easy. Anyway, one of the things I love about this mask is the strap, because aside from the fact that it is made out of this awful material that completely obliterates your hair if it even comes in contact with it a little bit, aside from that, it's got these really cool clips that make it really easy to get this thing on and off your head. I'm gonna show you. So it looks like that, and then the little clip looks like that, and you just go boink. What? Which means when you got this thing on your head, you can just take all of these off and pull it like that, like pull it straight off instead of pulling it over your head, and again just completely obliterating your hair situation. But that's also why it's important to have a hat. I'll show you what I do. You want to put all of your hair away, okay? You don't have to, but I recommend putting all of your hair away. So I usually put it up in this like pineapple bun situation. Oop, not good. One more try. Bun. And then you put your hat on, top of the bun. Wink. Ah! All covered. And then you get your mask. Here we go. I'm gonna put one more clip in before I put it on. Oh, tiny. And then these easy peasy little snaps. It sticks to my face. I can feel it sticking to my face, like suctioning all the way around, which is really good because you don't want anything getting in and out. Kind of defeats the purpose if you've got like cracks in here, you know? The other thing I really like is they've got this voice box on it, which is really cool. So I don't have to yell as much in order to communicate with people, which is really great for me because I'm kind of soft-spoken. You like it? How do I look? Taking her off. Look how easy that was. Didn't lose no hair. Amazing. If you're in the market, definitely check those out. And also, like, I know there's a ton of people in this part of the world who probably grew up with grandpas like mine who are like country booby trap kings. Now might be a good time for us to reactivate and whip out a little bit of that kind of creativity, if you know what I mean. Anyway, stay safe out there. Don't let these fuckers get their hands on you. Have a good rest of your snowpocalypse, and maybe don't forget to prepare for the potential ice storm.